All right, we have to talk about something that comes up so much lately. How do you use AI but remain authentic? And I think my response is going to surprise you. Now, first of all, I will say on one hand, in this world where you can push a button and do your website copy, push a button and send out an email, push a button and do your fancy sales presentation, those people and those companies who focus on authenticity as something tangible and strategic will stand out from all the other schmucks while they have their like heads down pushing buttons. With that said, authenticity can actually also be achieved, I think, more easily with AI in some ways. And here's what I mean. The most important thing to understand, and something I talk about all the time, is that authenticity in the workplace actually takes work. Because authenticity isn't simply about being yourself. It's not just transparency. It's about exposing who you are when people least expect it in the service of others. And people who are authentic, they do things to buck the norm, to get off the going through the motions. They tell stories, they offer up humility moments, they do plain talk and speak. And they also recognize that being unexpected, doing things that are needed, not necessarily normal, are really important. And well, that takes work. That takes time to pause. That takes time to think through your email. What's something I can add in there that's more human, that creates connection, that maybe is humble, that's maybe a story in everything you do? It might take a little bit more work. And that's where AI can come in. See, here's the difference. AI, you can train. And my little chatster, he knows me so well. So when he writes things, it's almost always in my voice. And no, he didn't write any of this. I didn't invite him to this party, but he understands what I'm trying to achieve. Now, if you go in with an intent to be samey, to be buttoned up, to pass the test, which is so much of what happens in business, to follow the leader because it feels safe. But by the way, the only way that you're going to really win is by working harder. No thanks. But instead, if you subscribe to what I do, which is stop outworking others, try to out unique them, try to create connection and trust and people who want to follow you because you're a little different, you're a little more authentic, then you will have a different intent. And so you can use whether it's ChatGPT or your email writer, I forget the name of that, or Claude. If you can start to train them with an intent, this is write this email with the intent to connect with someone, to add a little human. Help me create a sales pitch that's slightly different, that is more authentic. So I believe AI, if you have the right intent and lead your AI friend down the direction of authenticity, then it'll actually make it easier. So I'm super excited about it. One, I'm excited about it because the companies that I work with, what I say is the bar is so low and it's getting lower because so many people are phoning it in. So if you just subscribe to this concept, just even a little bit, and teach and preach authenticity like I do, not just as a permission and a leadership value and a culture, but also as something that's going to give you a strategic advantage. It's going to help you stand out in sales presentations. It's going to help people want to come to your website more than others. It's going to get, I think, even easier in this world of push the button AI. So don't be afraid about it. Embrace it, but train it to be authentic.